I talk a lot in videos about cheaters, about emotional affairs, about physical affairs, about the actual person making the choice to cheat. But what I don't talk a lot about is the person on the end, the mistress or the mister, or the person who is willing to have an affair or cheat with another person on their spouse. Who are these people? If you are one of those people and you ask yourself, more than likely you're going to fall into several personality components. And the one I see is the one based mostly on fear. So you might be one of those people that just likes to live on the edge. You like the thrill of it. You find that when you're with this person, it's secret, it's exciting, it's a thrill. And at the same time, you don't really have any skin in the game. I mean, you can say, well, I really love them, but at the end of the day, they're already committed to somebody else who they're probably not going to leave. And so it's easier for you. Like basically, it's a little bit more convenient. You don't have to worry about all the bad part, the messy part. You can leave if you need to. And secondly, we find that a lot of people who cheat with a cheater are people who have been so hurt before, so hurt by a man or a woman. They're trying to control that. So one of the ways they safeguard their heart is they take someone who's already committed to someone else. Yes, it's true they're only getting a percentage of that person, but that's enough for it if they have unresolved fear. Because if you have unresolved fear, one of your triggers is the possibility of an affair or a relationship ending. And so they can hang on, they can stay with these people forever, just taking care of their part of that relationship. So it's never a whole thing, but in the end, they don't have to worry that their heart's going to be terribly broken again. After all, no matter what happens, they can rationalize and say, well, you know what, I really wasn't with them. Well, I was sort of, but not really. And you can blame them. It makes it easier for you not to take responsibility because you can blame them. You can say, well, what he told me or what she told me was the marriage was over anyway. But people who are in the middle of an affair, who choose an affair, are liars. And so why would you ever believe that they would be telling you the truth when they're with you? More than likely, they're not. They're telling you that because it takes the guilt off them more, and it takes the guilt off you. And the other thing that we've learned about people that cheat with a cheater is that basically they really don't want 100%. They're terrified of it. And it's better to hang on to someone in the hopes that someday you'll get it because you're not really sure you want it anyway. In fact, many people that are with someone who actually does leave their partner are in a panic. And I see them in my office. They're in a panic because they'll tell me, well, I was his mistress or I was her boyfriend through a lot of it, but like I don't want all of it. And they're scared because they realize they may be bored with this person. They may really have nothing in common, but it's the affair, it's the secrecy, it's feeling like you won something that keeps you in it, that keeps you going. I think it's important that you ask yourself these questions and really think about these, like what I'm telling you, because in the end, one of the things that has a high potential to sabotage a marriage is when one of the partners has an affair. And if you're the person, even if they told you the marriage was over anyway, that got into the middle of that, you actually contributed to that family breaking. And although you might not see the mess of what a broken family looks like, when the kids grow up, they may be able to talk to you about it and tell you what your influence, what your relationship with their parent did to their own family, to their feelings about growing up, about their feelings about their relationships now, because they do have a story. So think before you get involved. If this video is helpful for you, please subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much.